Hey, welcome to my channel. Well, this is all life experiences and my thoughts. So I'm going to share with you how I'm feeling about the whole pandemic and everything that's going on in the world. And while I do my hair, I'm going to talk to you about that. To be honest, my intuition, that's what I go with. And my intuition is this whole thing is blowing up. It really has blown up, and the fact that they'll tell you one thing and then you do another, then they'll change it, and then they'll tell you another thing and they change it. I understand there may be this virus going around and trying to keep people safe and everything, but in my opinion and how I'm feeling is that they're trying to take away your smile. They're trying to take away your birthright, which is your freedom. Your freedom to speak, your freedom to do things. Like, so many people aren't traveling, including me, not traveling, not doing any of these things. Why am I not doing those things? Because I know you can still travel, but when you have kids and you travel, you don't want to do all of those things. Like, if we go somewhere, we're gonna have to quarantine for 14 days. So then that's 2 weeks taken away from our life because we have to sit there just to make sure that we don't spread something. If we have it. So there's so many little things, and a lot of the stuff that's coming out, it just seems fishy to me. And that's my gut feeling. That's what I have to go with. I have to go with my gut. And I just feel like something's not right in this whole scene. And I don't like the idea that, you know, our young kids are growing up in a world where they have to wear a face mask if they go anywhere, and they can't hang around with their friends, and we can't hang around with our friends in big crowds, you know? And I've been hearing stories of friends of mine getting reported by the town and things like that because they're having family over and a few friends to celebrate something in their life, you know? I understand they want you to have small gatherings, but like, neighbors are getting so upset that other people are spending time with each other, and they're actually reporting these things just to make that person's life even more miserable than they may already be. So it's a tough one to hear those types of things. And I mean, I've been sticking to home, pretty close to home. And I feel like, I don't feel like going in big crowds because of all these guidelines and rules that the government has placed on everybody and on their families. It's craziness. Like, I keep thinking about all the kids that are being born, all the babies that are being born, and they're gonna like see, the first thing they're gonna see is everybody's wearing a mask. And how's that gonna affect their growth and what type of world they're living in? It boggles my mind. Like, I can see where, you know, if you are infected with something, to wear a mask, and you should be being honest about your symptoms or whatever and getting tested if you think you have this. But is the test really legit even? Is it? How does anybody know? Everybody just believes what they hear on the news, you know? And I was conditioned that way too. You hear it on the news, it's real, it's true, everything on there's true. So you got to live your life by that. So now they're telling you to stay at home, don't go near anybody, and then they send the kids to school after saying no, don't have large gatherings. But yet you're gonna send your little kids to school? Well, I kept my daughter home. There was no way that I was gonna put her in a setting that could possibly just be a disaster of lockdown again, or somebody gets sick and then she has to quarantine for 14 days, and then we all have to quarantine, we all have to get tested. I wasn't gonna do that, and my gut was telling me, no, don't do it, do the homeschooling. And even still, I feel bad for all the kids that are actually in the school right now, and they feel like this is what they need to do. This is the new normal. And it's pretty sad that our kids are going to grow up thinking that they can't go near their friends, and that like they're going to get a feeling where like, you know, if people weren't germaphobes before, they're going to be definitely germaphobes now. You know, like even for me, groceries, I haven't been doing the groceries. My husband's been doing them. And you know what? Every time something new comes into the house, I'm like spraying it down. Why? Because for my own safety. But then I'm thinking, this is craziness. As if I'm even doing that, right? So I catch myself doing these silly things when what we really need is a strong immunity. We need a strong immunity. So in order to get that, you need to sleep well, drink lots of water, the proper water that hydrates you. And you need half your weight in ounces every day to stay properly hydrated, and then some. You have to eat well and feed your mind with positive things so that you have positive energy, because what you consume, you become. So if you're consuming your mind with the news and the media and everything that everybody says, you're going to believe it, and it's going to consume your mind and everything, and that is how you're going to be living your life. So my intuition tells me, if you are feeling like something's not right with this whole thing, then there's probably something not right about it. You can't just tell the whole world to stay home and not travel and not enjoy the things that they love. And then when people do speak up, including doctors, those people are speaking up and their videos are being banned. Why? But yet, the man that I follow him on YouTube as well. His name is Ralph Smart. And you know what? If you haven't been following him, his content, he shares stuff every single day. And you know what? He's full of just amazing energy. He really shares his thoughts, his feelings, and he uses his intuition for every single thing. And he's predicted things. He's predicted this was happening. He predicted it a while back that this was going to go on. And there's so many things that he says makes a lot of sense. So if you're not following him, go to Deep Divers Infinite Waters. That's his channel, and I mean, you will be amazed with his content. And if you're open-minded to new things, like this world is going to be new. It's new. It's going to be new. The old world, the one that you think you're going to go back to normal, that's not going to happen ever again. It's not. There's no way that we're going to go back to that normal. Because to me, that wasn't even normal. People were already social distancing, literally. But it's really called physical distancing now. But before, people were antisocial. They weren't spending time together. They would, they just didn't. It was crazy. And they would just go work, eat, sleep, repeat. Work, eat, sleep, repeat every single day. Is that what you really want to do with your life? I just feel like the world was just in chaos before. And it wasn't normal. This COVID, if there's anything positive that came out of it, is the fact that it slowed people down. It literally slowed everybody down. And when you slow down, that's when you're able to really quiet your mind and listen to your soul, listen to your intuition and exactly what it's trying to tell you, because you have to listen to those whispers. If you feel like something's not right, then there really isn't. There's something that isn't with the whole thing. So listen to your intuition always, no matter what you're going through in your life. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you, and I'm sure I'll have a lot more content about this because I have thoughts about this every single day, because it includes me, my family, and the people around me. And I really want to wake people up to the fact that there's new ways of living. There's different ways to make an income in life. There's ways to change what's going on, and you have to speak up, and that's what I'm doing today. So if you were interested and enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, stay tuned for more, because I'll definitely have updates on my thoughts and my feelings and what my intuition's telling me. So have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe. All right. Talk to you later.